Hello. Sorry. You're not sorry. My name is Adam Kriesel. I am the chef owner of Kaya Cucina Catering and a board member of Slow Food Utah. The lovely, delightful gentleman next to me is my good friend, local bon vivant, and the owner-proprietor of Libation Wines and Beverages, Francis Fecteau. Hello, Francis.
Hello, Adam.
We are here because we are describing the wine pairings to go with this year's offering, this year's four-course tasting menu for the Slow Food Feast of the Five Senses, our micro grant fundraiser from Saffron Valley. Saffron Valley and our friend Lavanya Mahate have been here for quite some time. She has been towing the line and providing fabulous Indian food in this community for as long as I can remember.
And as the kids say, legit.
It is legit.
How would you describe the menu?
I have a 15-year-old kid, so I know what's legit. I would describe the menu as delightful. What I would typically see from her in terms of the offering of hard spices, the style of different curries, very easily approachable. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And speaking of easily approachable, we have paired her menu this year with two wines from a lovely human being, as lovely a human being as ever walked the earth, Carol Shelton.
Very dear friend.
Tell our friends about Carol and these wines.
Carol is a pretty big deal. She'll be the last person to admit it. She was one of the first women to make it out of UC Davis in the 70s when UC Davis, by all accounts, was a bit of a notorious sausage factory, pardon the expression. She actually sort of redefined the way winemakers think about yeast, and to meet someone who has changed the course of 10,000 years of fermentation history for a small subset of human beings is kind of a big deal. She discerned that during her graduate research that different yeasts perform differently in different media, and nobody had really thought about it that way. And so she had sort of created a new thing for UC Davis to teach, and so now you have to take yeast classes based on her research, which is kind of fun. So yay, girl power. And on the other hand, it turns out she was largely responsible for creating a very famous Zinfandel AVA in Sonoma County called Rockpile. She's kind of a big deal, but she, like I said, she's the most famous winemaker you've never met or ever heard of.
I was going to say, she's the most under-the-radar big deal.
She really is. She really is. And she's a very practical person. When she can make wine as hands-off as she can, she does. But when somebody brings her contract fruit that requires wizardry and machinery, she does what she's got to do. However, she does source out some of the best vineyards I've ever seen. And she is, and this is a fact, the most awarded winemaker in California, period. End of sentence. When it comes to gold medals, high scores, all that stuff, she's got a pile of them. Anyway, 60-year-old vineyard from Lodi, old vine Zinfandel, tank fermented, minimal barrel aging, a little bit of American, a little bit of French, super spicy, rich, jammy. I like the way the minimal oak won't fight with the food, so this wine's all about really deep, rich Zinfandel fruit. This wine, on the other hand, is completely bonkers, crazy good. It's one of my personal favorite white wines in the store these days. It is called Coquille Blanc. It is a blend of Grenache Blanc, which gives it zip and lift and acidity. There's Marsanne, there's Roussanne, and there's a little bit of Viognier to give it some aromatic interest. And it is a beautiful complement with spicy, rich cuisines like Saffron Valleys. I think this is a brilliant couple of picks. These are small winery priced in Utah, so they are a value. And yes, you're supporting a small business and a woman winemaker of some note. Let's put it that way. So, yay, Carol, I love your guts.
Love the wines, love the food from Saffron Valley. We encourage all of you to enjoy your menu in the most elegant setting possible, inclusive of the way you dress for success. I pulled out one of my evening gowns for the occasion. I think you should pull out an evening gown as well if you have one.
I may need to borrow one of yours.
You're welcome to it. I have a slew in my closet. In the meantime, we want to wish everyone well. We hope you enjoy your meal from Saffron Valley. Thank you very much for supporting Slow Food Utah's micro grant fund through the Feast of the Five Senses. Buon appetito. Have a terrific evening.
I've talked myself into it. I'm going to have a sip.
Okay then.